Hello, I am super excited to be with you in this lesson. We are going to learn type in Python. A type is how Python represents different data types. In this video, we will discuss some widely used types in Python. You can have different types in Python. They can be integer like 2, 34, or 100, or real number like 2.112, 88.625. Boolean. A boolean can take on two values. The first value is true. Just remember we use an uppercase T. The second value is false with uppercase F. And the type string can be a sequence of characters or they can even be words. Integer, real numbers, and words can be expressed as different data types. The following chart summarizes 4 data types for the last examples. The first column indicates the expression and the second column indicates data type. We can have int, which stands for integer, float, which stands for float, bool, which stands for boolean, and str, which stands for string. We can see the actual data type in Python by using the type command. We will see these examples in practice later. Here are some integers. Integers can be negative or positive. Consider the number between 0 and 1. You can select numbers in between them. These numbers are float. You can change the type of expression in Python. This is called typecasting. You can convert an int to a float. For example, you can convert or cast the integer 32 to the float 32.00. Nothing really changed. If you cast a float to integer 13.1 to 13, you will lose some information. If a string contains an integer value, you can convert it to int. For example, you can convert 2 as a string 2 to integer. We convert a string that contains non-integer value, we got error. Now we want to see what we learned before in practice. We are going to launch Jupyter Notebook. If you want to know how to install Anaconda and how to run Jupyter Notebook, I'll have additional video. I'll put the link in the description. You can watch the video and run Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook. Press on launch button. It's gonna open in the browser. I have the folder in desktop and I have created this folder previously. So if you want to create a new file, you go to this new button, Python file. Okay, previously we have learned that how to know the type of integer, float, boolean, and string. So we said previously we can use type. If you write here 4, you see that the type of this 4 is int. If you write 4.342, you can see the type of this is float. If you type here a string, hello, you can see the type of this is a string. str stands for string. If you want to know the type of false, you can see the type of false is boolean. If you want to know the type of true, you see the type of true is bool, which is boolean. Here we are going to see how to use typecasting. I want to change this float number to int. You see that we have lost this information. We have only 3 here. If you want to convert integer to a float, you can write float, write the integer, shift enter this integer to float. If you want to convert a string that contains an integer, you can convert this to int. You can do like this. Shift enter this, you convert this string integer. If you convert a string that is non-integer, you see value error. What happens if you convert true to an integer? You'll get 1. If you convert false to an integer, you get 0. If you convert 0 to a boolean, you get false. If you convert 1 to a boolean, you get true. Next, you have to see, can you convert a float to a boolean? You should try this yourself.